Heyo, how's it going, everybody? Hope anyone out there who's watching this right now or at some point in the future is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome, my name is Relikai. I'm going to be playing myself a video game on the old internet, and tonight that video game is going to be FGO, Fate Grand Order, and tonight we actually are able to play FGO as if we are human beings again and not some subservient animals. Because if any of y'all saw the last stream, right at the end we did like about 20 minutes or so, actually maybe a little bit longer, 20 to 30 minutes of Linux tech support with the homie Cybik, and we got Nikke set up so that the game should be able to update automatically instead of me having to always reinstall the launcher every single time there's a new update for the game. And then two, we can actually we fixed FGO basically. Now the game actually runs at 60 FPS again, which is insanity. We can finally play it as if we have dignity on this planet Earth. My word. How's it going, Drew? Hope you're doing all right. Appreciate you stopping in. Hope your weekend has been treating you right so far. I'm here in case YouTube is still not working, and sure enough, it is actually working tonight. It should be. Well, at least the Social Stream Ninja is working tonight. As for whether or not YouTube decides to continue to gobble up your chat messages, that is another story entirely. So yeah, we'll see how YouTube is feeling with the naughty words that you guys like to put into my chat, apparently. And we will go from there. It works. It does work. It does. It is working tonight for whatever reason. Last time, again, YouTube and Social Stream Ninja were not talking to one another. They decided that they did not appreciate each other's company for that night. So yeah, none of the messages were showing up from YouTube that night. Good. Got Motor Slice yesterday already on chapter 5. Movement's a little funky, but getting the hang of it. Do you play with controller or mouse and keyboard? Cause yeah, like I said, Motor Slice might actually be the game that we potentially move over to, since again we can't play mixtape on stream because of the fact that I would have to mute all of the licensed music, which is a huge aspect of the game's identity, so it wouldn't even be worth it. I have seen something a little funny in relation to mixtape, though, which is that apparently there's a mini game in it at some point during the game where you have to have these two characters kiss, and literally you just see inside of their mouths. You see their mouths connected to one another, and then you make their tongues do this. And I'm just like, dang it, I wish I could stream this shit. Yeah, controller. Okay, that's what I figured. Because again, to me, Motor Slice feels like another game that wears the Nier Automata influences on its sleeve. So if controller is the way to go, that doesn't really surprise me all that much. But again, I was also thinking like maybe Shootin' Academy or Shootin' Order, whatever it's called. We'll see. Oh, look at this guy on a 3-stream streak. Holy crap. IGN gave that game a 10 out of 10, which is the most unorthodox thing that they did. Only 2K concurrent players on Steam. For Motor Slice or mixtape. I could see it going to both potentially. I think mixtape is like probably the more well-known one, so I'm assuming it's mixtape. But yeah, okay, that's what I thought. All right. Well, yeah, like I said, unfortunately we can't play mixtape on stream, so it is what it is. But yeah, we're gonna be getting into FGO here in a second. Real quickly, I wanted to talk about the fact that I went and saw Mortal Kombat 2 today, and god damn it, I keep forgetting to close my goddamn door. Keep forgetting that this is something that I want to be doing. During the stream. Apparently that game goes for 3 hours. You know what? Again, I kind of appreciate that. As somebody that, like, doesn't have as much patience and endurance and time to be able to dedicate to a game, like, for hours and hours on end anymore, giving me really bite-sized experiences that I can experience from beginning to end, like, in a relatively short amount of time, I appreciate that. Which is, again, another reason why I appreciate gachas, because essentially they're just like, play for like 30 minutes a day. That's all you need to do. Man. Okay, wait a second. Let's see here. And yeah, there we go. Boom, baby. Okay. Sweet. And then wait, hold on. Oh, I should be able to. No, wait, can I? Yeah, I should be able to, right? Oh, wait. Oh, dang it. Because I can't. Oh, so it's gonna stay there. It's gonna stay in the it's gonna stay on the thing because I can't, the window that I need in order to make it so that I can delete messages off of the thing, it doesn't show up because it's on X11. Don't worry, I'll get rid of it. There we go. All right. Appreciate it, Drew. Yeah, so unfortunately, I guess that'll be a thing as well for now, until OBS manages to be able to get with the times and you know, put browser docs for OBS onto Wayland instead of X11. Come on, man. Done. Thank you. I appreciate it. What was I even talking about now? I can't even recall at this point. Mortal Kombat. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I went and saw Mortal Kombat today. The new Mortal Kombat movie in theaters now. And I had a good time. It was fun. I've never been the biggest Mortal Kombat fan, you know, of like the games and whatnot, but I was a kid in the 90s, man. I saw the Mortal Kombat movie just like everyone else. It amused me. It also amused my dad. My dad is into Mortal Kombat. I did play some of the games here and there, particularly, again, with my dad. And then my roommate is really into Mortal Kombat. I don't really know if he plays the games all that much, but I know he likes the lore of the stories and whatnot. And they showed me the first Mortal Kombat movie, and I enjoyed that. I was about to say something about Mortal Kombat. Yeah, and then so the second movie came out, and so we were like, yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. And yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. Like, the movie is taking, like, the story itself. The story is being portrayed in a serious manner, but you can tell the movie is not taking it like too crazy seriously. Like, it's not treating it like it's the most serious shit ever. But it is still being presented in a straight-faced manner. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good time. I liked it, and I really like the actor who plays Liu Kang, because my boy my boy is actually vegan, and but he's like really athletic and really ripped and shit. So I like that he's out there showing like, hey, you know what? You can be a soy boy and still you know, be out there, you know, kicking ass and taking names and shit. So I appreciate that. And yeah, Carl Urban is playing Johnny Cage. He's a lot of fun. And yeah, so I would recommend it. It's a good fun time. So definitely check it out if you've ever liked the games, or even just find the lore and story interesting. I would say it's a good time. All right, let me go ahead and get FGO started up here, because I want to show you guys the fact that, yeah, we can play FGO like it's a normal game again. Hold on a second. Okay, let's see. Oh, baby. All right. What's up? I don't have my headphones, unfortunately. No worries there, Cybic. Hope your weekend has been treating you well. Appreciate you at least like being in here lurking, I suppose. That also reminds me. Hold on. I've needed to add like a lurk channel point redeem or something. Can I just do that like maybe right now? That's something that I should be able to do like really quickly, shouldn't it? Let's see. Blah blah blah. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Where's customize manage power up show? Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Custom rewards. I feel like a lurk should be like, oh no, I forgot. Twitch hates lurkers, so it's not gonna put a default lurk emote. Yeah, add new custom reward. Lurk cost 1. It should be fine. There we go. Yeah. All right. Now we've got a lurk. So we are all set to go. Okay. And no, pause that shit. Shut up. Okay. To quote a YouTuber I know, can you imagine a vegan being that freaking swole? What was that even in relation to? And I see it. Nice, good stuff. Yeah, I feel like everyone ought to have a lurk redeem, because it's just like, yeah, man, give something in, put something in there for so that people are able to be like, hey, I'm here. I'm just not gonna really be here. So, all right, do that, and then that, and that, and that, and that, and okay, all right, guys, watch this. I'm gonna switch this shit over, and you guys are gonna see the game is actually running like an actual video game again. Check it. Bro, look at it. Look at it. It's whoopsie daisy. Where did I even go? What did I click on? I have no idea. The guy that played Liu Kang in the Mortal Kombat movie being vegan? Yeah. What the hell is this? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me kill the BGM. What is happening? What am I looking at? I don't know what this is. I don't even know what I clicked on. Okay, we're skip. Wait, huh? What? No, skip all this shit. I don't know what this is. But it did show MASH and Karan? I can't even remember. Wait a second. Did I actually? I think I actually. Oh no! I think I was on the. Did I hit the Nahui Mictlan? Is that what it was? That was odd. Yeah, but no. What I wanted to do was like click on this and like look how I can scroll through the shit and it doesn't go like. It's crazy, man. It's so crazy. And then you'll see when we get to a battle, that's when the shit is gonna absolutely pop the fuck off. And then let's get Altera there. So buttery smooth it is. Also, hold on. Can I add, let me see. Okay, never mind. I think I need to add a plugin to get the effect that I want to have on Altera at some point later on. But I'll do that later. It's fine. Anyway, so we are continuing on with Traum, the second interlude that we apparently need to do before we can actually get to the new Lost Belt. So. And we started off last time. We are in, I don't even know, we're in, Germany? I think that's where this is. I think this is taking place in Germany. As you can tell. Look at this map. You couldn't tell it was Germany? Come on, man. The crime of proper human history. So we're already on section 3, funnily enough. I don't know how long this interlude is compared to Tunguska. Tunguska was pretty quick. So we'll see. Maybe we can get through it really quickly, and then we can move on to the actual storyline. You're up in Canada? No. No, we're in Germany. Okay? Alright, unknown record. The crime of proper human history. You stand before this court accused of cringe. How do you plead? And proper human history would probably have to say, guilty as charged. Upon answering the summon, I was greeted by a being of unfathomable scale. That's a word that always trips me up. I can never not pronounce that shit right, like the first time. It's kind of like when every time I drink a carbonated beverage, because I don't usually drink carbonated beverages, I always get one hiccup. I gotta get one hiccup in there, and then I'm good after that. But yeah, like, first sip, I'm always like, I don't know what's wrong with me, man. Oh-ho. Aha. I see. Soon, I understood everything I needed to do. Both the knowledge that flowed into me and the power I now commanded told me all I needed to know about who I am. Very well, then. I will gladly follow those orders. I am James Moriarty. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right, we just met up with Moriarty. But, like, young Moriarty, who somehow doesn't look as hot as old Moriarty. Which is weird. Odd body reaction, I guess? Yeah, it's probably just like, you know, the carbonation, the bubblies going down into the old throat tract, and my throat's just like, what's all of this? I am James Moriarty, the Napoleon of crime and the foreign disciple, and I will do exactly what I am meant to. So, just imagine I read all that in a British accent. Thank you. What is it you want, Professor? Come now, Mr. Holmes, no need to be obtuse. I want to eliminate you all. As far as I'm concerned, Caldea's no more than an eyesore. As I said, I am a foreign disciple. A foreign disciple? How is that different from a disciple of the foreign god? I need to differentiate the two of them. I'll try and figure out what voice I want to give Moriarty. Is that so? But you know you... What's a good evil British accent to do? Well, eviler than the standard British accent. But I mean, that's the thing, like, Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty are kind of like essentially the same character. It's just that one is good and one is evil. Well, one's like chaotic good. The other one is chaotic evil. So both, the same voice kind of fits both of them, you know? What's with the eye makeup on Moriarty? What? You don't think it makes him look absolutely slay? He's slaying, and you're trying to bust his chops. I can't believe this. You know what? I'm going to allow the acting to kind of differentiate the two of them. I'm gonna use the same voice, but I'm going to try and put a spin on Moriarty to make him sound, you know, a little bit more condescending, a little bit more conniving and evil and shit. Yes, forgive me, but I have no interest in addressing myself to a broken doll. Hey, yo! Do not disrespect baby girl like that now. Be a dear and give us some room to talk, yes? He's jamming our connection! That bastard. Now then, we have Sherlock Holmes, as we've already established. I presume this distinguished gentleman here is Vlad III. And finally we have Kadok Zemlupus and Relly. I ask you only one more time. What is it you want, Moriarty? What would you say if I told you I was here to dispose of a traitor? I'd say I'm flattered. Then I'd laugh in your goddamn face because holy shit is the foreign god petty. But that's not why you're actually here, is it? That somehow fits him? Yeah. Of course not. The foreign god has no interest in you whatsoever. Imagine my relief. For that matter, you don't even qualify as a traitor. The foreign god was only ever interested in Kashtaria Vodim, and Kashtaria Vodim alone. The rest of you were just the toy prize in the box of Kashtaria flakes. Am I wrong? Say what? Hell if I know. Why don't you ask the foreign god? Kashtaria flakes? No, there's only one reason I've come to you. Nani? Run. All of you. Whatever you do not fight him. Ah, Mr. Holmes, you really have gone soft. The real you would have understood my plan before I even showed up. Oh, shucky ducky. Vlad, yes, Dracula. Overly, stereotypical Dracula voice. God is petty, preach, Kata. God is a bit petty, I won't lie. Gazikli B. Oh, how about that shit? Oh? I know I got him, but he's still unharmed. Is that all Vlad the Impaler can muster? As a foreign disciple, I was given two abilities. One of them is, frankly speaking, unimpressive. But as the saying goes, it is not the size, but how you use it. He took Vlad III's noble phantasm head on, and he's not even scratched. What the hell kind of ability does he have? Based on the data they showed me, he must have some kind of divine spirit ability, just like Limbo and Muramasa. Come on, Kadok, think. You can figure this out. Moriarty's completely unharmed, even though Vlad hit him dead on with his noble phantasm. It's not that he instantly recovered, it's more like he was never harmed in the first place. I can't be certain, but if I don't figure this out, I won't be able to forgive myself. Sigh. I confess I don't relish the idea of relying on another's power to destroy you, even if that other god is... Apologies. That was a lie. This is actually exhilarating. You are a grade A asshole, aren't you? Word. Dude, it is me. What the fuck? Man. Because I don't know how often I say it on stream, but there are instances where, like, you know, I get new information about something. I literally say this, like, at the office. If people say something and, like, you know, I usually would just be like, oh, really? I'm just like, a word? Just because I think it's so silly. Word. Let's go. You're a grade A asshole, aren't you? Word. Word to your mama. I see. So even though my attack hit him, it was all for nothing. That ability of yours. Can't figure it out, can you, Mr. Holmes? In fact, you can't figure out a single thing about me. I'm afraid the reverse doesn't hold true. I can tell exactly what you're thinking and how you'll act. The difference in our power couldn't be more pronounced. I can do anything I like to you, and you're helpless to stop me. Oh no, you don't! Nice try. Why is he touching Vlad's head? Oh. To be clear, Mr. Holmes isn't the only one of you I'm reading like a book. I can tell exactly what every one of you at Caldea will do before you do it. Phew! I can't move. What is this power? Chains? Rope? Mystic eyes? No, it's nothing like those. These restraints are binding me from the inside out. My very will to move has been completely cut off. It's so silly. Tell me, Relly, have you ever played shogi? A decent amount? I see. I enjoy it myself. I'm surprised he didn't decide to go full Elon and just be like, I see, but shogi is such a boring game to me. It's far too easy. My favorite part is how you can steal your opponent's pieces for yourself. There's the power of a demonic beast fighter. You need those quick reflexes and even quicker decision-making skills when facing vicious wild animals. But you're still too late. You gave up your best option when you failed to drop everything and run the second you saw me. And now our boy is evil. Partake of the rebellion. Bastard! I don't know which realm you'll end up choosing, but I do hope you'll make a name for yourself there. Hero of Romania. Count Vlad! Oh no! He would for sure say that. He would. Stay back! This is bad. Very bad. Rebel. Rebel. Or is he saying rebel? Rebel. Rebel. Blah, blah. Now I see. So that's what happened to those servants. Detective. Count Vlad. I am about to change sides and rebel against humanity. One can never tell what fate will have in store for you, but you must accept it all the same. However, the one thing I hate more than anything is being forced to do another's bidding. Oh? Self-destruct sequence engage. Kazikli Bay! Oh, literally, actually, I didn't think he was actually going to do that. It seems some of these more prominent servants have rather stronger spines than I expected. I would never have expected him to bind himself with his own stakes rather than submit or die. What's more, What? What happened? Was I supposed to be looking at something? It was a tactical masterstroke as well. He gave them all time to flee while he used his noble phantasm. No, even before he did so. So they abandoned one of their servants to save their own skin. No, wait. One of them shouted something about coming back to save him later, didn't they? No matter. I'll just have to go after them. Although... without hesitation as well. Yes, sir. Like a boss. You there, servant! Who are you? Oops. Took a little too long here. Still, that did buy them some time. Now it's just a matter of finding out where they ran off to. Not that it will make any difference in the end. Not when the revenge, reinstatement, and righteous realms are all still rebelling against proper human history. What are you talking about? Ah, yes, my apologies. I do hope you'll forget everything you saw here. Or, in simpler terms, die. Oh. I thought they would put some kind of cap on it, but no. A gentle fade to black will also suffice, I suppose. The Dawn Plains. Man, bro, watch. Watch we don't have a single battle throughout this entire stream so that I can't even show the fact that we fixed Waydroid. There, I see them. Damn it. If the bow's any indication, that's an archer. It'd also explain how they saw us from so far away without clairvoyance. I can't believe our luck. You said it. We have all this space to run and somehow we barged right into a servant on patrol while we're making our escape. How's it going, Kimmy? Hope you're doing good tonight. Hope your Saturday's treating you well. Appreciate you stopping in. That'd be stupid, but also funny. Just like life. Or was that part of Moriarty's plan all along? Ah, screw it. We just need to run. We're almost in the clear. A little farther and we'll be in that forest. What do we do after that? I'm sorry to say I don't have a specific plan in mind, but I can at least think of a few possibilities. For the moment, our focus must be on survival. Camouflage, a smoke screen, a flash bomb. Damn it, none of those will be enough. Maybe the smoke screen will do if we can make it to the woods first. We're almost to the forest. Hey, yo. Oh, hi. My, this won't do at all. I thought we'd have more time before the people of proper human history showed up. Ah. True. I must say, this does take me back to the time of the Three Kingdoms. And yes, I'm aware of how much trouble that period was to go through, which is exactly why I'd rather things not get any more complicated than they already are. I can't move! While the azure sky may already be dead, I'm afraid our revenge realm still has yet to achieve supremacy. Don't worry about me, Holmes. Get out of here! Understood. Huh? Are you serious? Follow me, Mr. Zemlupus, and as for you here, a little parting gift. Gah! My eyes! My eyes! Leave them. But Lord Zhang Jue. Zhang Jue. Oh, so you know who I am, boy. You must be a believer then. And you must be the master of proper human history. Perhaps I should just kill you now. Maybe we should present him to Lady Creamfield first. Just knowing he fights for proper human history makes my blood boil, but even so. Yes, I suppose we should. Take him away. Yes, sir. Oh, right. Are you accustomed to torture, son? Ellipses. Bald. My eyes! You may wish to familiarize yourself sooner rather than later. Wahaha! 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 You don't have any my eyes emotes over there on Twitch, Drew? Dang. thought there would be a couple, or at least in like 7 TV. It seems we've managed to shake them for the time being. So what do we do now? First, we report in. Can you hear me, Da Vinci?
Loud and clear. What in the world happened over there?
Well, uh-oh. Something tells me my wife might not be happy.
Oh no! I'll go suit up right now. Please prep the ray shift for me. Wait, Mash, stop. The Ordinac still has a ray for action, remember? But if I don't go now, they'll kill.
I'm inclined to agree. This is a disaster, no matter how you look at it. Even if the Ordinac isn't exactly tip-top, we need to get him out of there ASAP.
No, I can't sign off on that plan. Yes, Relly is invaluable for us, but so is Mash. I absolutely cannot send her into battle with the Ordinac in its present state. But, Mash, calm down. Take a look at Relly's vitals. What do you see? Okay, I can see that all his vitals are still trackable, so we know he's still alive.
And then what happens when my vitals just go beep? I wish I did, but I don't really use 7TV. You should just put 7TV on then, man. Ish free. And you just have to connect it to your Twitch.
And how's he doing mentally? He's obviously a little concerned, but all still within standard tolerances.
So then he's not worried about dying right this instant.
I am also against sending Mash on a hastily improvised rescue mission.
Dead on the spot, yes. Too lazy to do such? Dude, it takes like 5 clicks, come on. This fucking guy.
According to Shiba's future observations, he will remain alive for at least the next 3 days. 7 at most, even if we do nothing.
Oh, I see. Well, Shiba's never been wrong before, if that's what it's telling us.
Right. We may not know the exact situation since we were only able to see bits and pieces of it, but we do know he will remain alive. So it all comes down to what we make of this situation, huh? What's your take on it, Holmes?
Mr. Relly will be safe for the time being. They won't miss a chance to question him and learn what he knows. Even if they do decide to kill him, it won't be without due process. That may change if he refuses to cooperate, but I very much doubt that will be the case.
Well, if all 3 of you are sure about this... If you're absolutely sure, you... Mash!
Yes, Director?
You will not be ray-shifting anywhere until the Ordinac's maintenance is complete. With proof that Relly is alive and well, it would be dangerously foolish to send you into battle with damaged equipment. Since you'll be safe for now, we should make certain we give our rescue attempt the best possible chance of success.
Understood.
He will be okay, right? Knowing Relly, definitely. Just look at how many times he's already cheated death. And you don't think there's any danger of that giving him a misplaced sense of invincibility?
If the comms interference ceases, we can try negotiating with his captors ourselves.
They're holding all the cards. How can we possibly negotiate?
We use the most primal and effective negotiating tactic of all time, begging for his life.
What? Okay, wait, hold on. Da Vinci, I love you, girl, but really? Your actual plan, if I were to suddenly be placed into danger, is to show up. Just show up on my phone and then be like, pretty please don't kill him. Come on, man. Come on, really?
Alright, let's call that Plan B. Right now, I need something to calm my poor stomach.
Da Vinci, what? That's what I'm saying. There's gotta be something else. There's gotta be something else going on. Begging for his life.
So they didn't scold you?
Oh, the director gave me a richly deserved earful.
So what do we do now? Are we gonna go rescue him?
No, we'd only be throwing our lives away if we tried. Did you see that caster?
The Taoist. I don't know much about Chinese magecraft.
Nor do I, but I did recognize his reference to the azure sky already being dead. It's from an ancient Chinese manifesto. It goes on to say that the yellow sky will soon rise. The yellow sky, in this case, refers to not the actual sky, but the leader of a certain religious sect, known far and wide for his exceptional skill in Taoist arts. This leader and legendary Taoist was named Zhang Shui. His sect's name was Way of the Taiping, or Great Peace. And as long as he's around, it will be next to impossible for us to sneak in undetected.
Taoist arts, huh?
Also commonly known as sage arts. I only know of them on a superficial level myself. But suffice to say, charging into his realm without some manner of advantage would be a very poor plan indeed. That much I can say for certain.
We'll see what we can find out on our end too. So what are you guys going to do now?
It's a far cry from what I had originally had in mind, but I think we should pay a visit to the reinstatement realm.
The reinstatement realm? I mean, that's fine with me, but why? Are you gonna negotiate with them or something?
I plan to, yes. There is one thing nagging at me, however. One thing I need to look into before anything else.
What's that?
What exactly do they mean by reinstatement? Come now. If we can convince them to help us, we will have many more options available which to rescue Relly.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Let's go, Karuk. We've no time to lose.
Okay.
How's it going, Lee? Hope you're doing good. Appreciate you stopping in. Hope your Saturday's been groovy. That is the worst plan B I've heard in my life. Yeah, I mean, as far as plan Bs go, asking pretty please with sugar on top doesn't strike me as one of the better ones. And hey, there we go. We've got a battle we can actually do. So I can show everybody how unbroken FGO is now. It seems so peaceful out here. Hey, Saber! What? What country are you from again? Come on, man, how many days have we been in the same squad now? What's it gonna take for you to remember? I was in the 100 Years' War, so you guess where I'm from. My name's... forget it, it's not like you'll remember. You're from Sicily, right? Whoa, you remembered! Yep, I sure am, home of the Mafia. The Mafia's a good few centuries after your time, isn't it? Ha 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 ha! They've still got my blood running through their veins. How about you, Archer? You've never teamed up with us before. Where are you from? I'm one of the Knights of Fianna. My true name is... Don't bother, nobody's gonna remember. Round here, we're all just heroes and servants. Share your true name today, die tomorrow like so many others. So what's the point in telling anyone? The only ones worth remembering are the 3 servants who have been around since these realms were formed. This caster is fun. His Valentine's scene is also very funny. Zhang Shui? That's so. But first, more plat. Yes.
But first, before we get to the battle, we gotta have some more plat.
One of them's our own Lord Zhang Shui, the great teacher. Another's Lady Creamfilled, the Queen of Revenge the whole realm is named after. And the third is, well, never mind the third. The only others may be worth remembering are a few currently making a name for themselves on the battlefield. Not too long ago, there was Billy the Kid, the notorious outlaw, Edward Teach, the mad pirate, Kijio Koyo, the out-of-season flower, and Frankenstein, the artificial berserker. Frankenstein. Shut up, I misclicked. Shut up! There have been a few others who found brief fame, but they all died in battle. Died by their own hands, or who knows what. Anyway, if you want anyone to remember your true name, you'll just have to fight hard and get promoted. I know that. Glory in battle is the highest honor a warrior can earn. That's That's the spirit. See, that's when someone would play the sound redeem. Sounds like there are some servants I know here. Hey, you! Yeah, you, the guy riding in my chariot. Me? You're not a servant, are you? I can tell, there's something different about you. And you're not a civilian either. It'd be way more surprising if you were. So that must mean you're a master, am I right? I knew it, so where are you from? I can't quite place you. You know, there's a servant in another brigade who kind of reminds me of you.
That's the spirit.
Yay! There it is. That's the spirit. Huzzah. You know, there's also I've become familiar with Tangia. I don't know if you guys know what Tangia is. It's basically another thing like sound alerts. Only instead of just playing sound alerts, it'll actually put stuff on the screen, and you can choose where to place it on the screen, or you could even have it so big that it covers the entire stream. The best one that I've seen so far is Sansin. She's a VTuber, and she just got like a cup and a shirt and shit on GamerSupps and whatnot. And one that she has that I think is hilarious is it covers the entire screen, and it's a parody of the 20th Century Fox logo. It plays the whole animation, you know, the it does that whole thing, except instead of saying 20th Century Fox, it says no one asked. It's so funny. So she'll be talking about something or whatever, or she'll be like, oh, I wanted to tell you guys about this, and then like usually one of her mods will play it, and it'll just be like, nobody asked. I love that one so much. If I do implement Tangia, which I think I want to, within like the next couple weeks, I definitely want that one. Anywho. Also, this is literally just standard R characters not even going to be used in combat. No, sir. Yeah. No, these are all like the backs of the servant cards. Like whenever you pull for servants and it shows you like Archer, Saber, Berserker, and shit. Like these are the motherfuckers you see there. Jean can control anyone using yellow on their clothes, kind of broken if you don't know who he is, because in his story, if you use yellow, it was assumed you were under him. Ah, I see. I wonder if these guys are treating me so differently than... why these guys are treating me so differently than that Archer did. Don't bother with small talk, he's going to be executed soon. Really? Is that true, Lord Zhangshui?
Oh, well... we'll just have to see what happens. Nervous?
Yeah, a little bit.
Then how about I see what your fortune has to say?
Oh wow, lucky you! It's not every day Lord Zhangshui agrees to tell your fortune.
You have both terrible luck and great luck when it comes to new encounters.
Oh, you read my pull rate in FGO, have you? Thank you.
Your overall fortune is bad luck. You have no hope of escape.
Yep, that sounds like my polling history in FGO.
Flattery may get you places, but you'll have to play things by ear. Well, that about sums it up.
Bad luck. Great, love it. Ha ha ha, well, guess you're not so lucky after all. Valentine's, he kept trying to give Master a yellow piece of clothing as a thank you gift, but all other servants destroyed it on sight. In the end, he gave a black tie to MC. That's funny.
And now we're about to be attacked.
Wah!
They're headed our way from the northeast. Everyone prepare for battle. I don't know which faction you're from, but either way, we're going to make them regret messing with us. Let's show them what happens when you defy Zhang Zhui, the great teacher.
That was yellow if you turn it from the other side. Oh, you bastard. I've also seen some other clips that most of the time has that Kirby sucking green background, and it's more bad on the women's VTubers. Yeah, I've seen them shits before too. Oh, it's literally just all him. But okay, look at this. Look how fucking smooth it is now, man. Look at us go. Holy shit. Alright. Let's do it. It's smooth. Yeah. We did some tech support last stream and got it fixed. Look at us go. Woo! Yeah! Look at all those frames! Shwee! 60 frames, hell yeah. Alright, and then we're gonna boom, and then we're gonna boom, and then we're gonna boom. I also really like this guy's MP, yeah? We can appreciate how animated they are. We can. Gotta love it, man. Oh, you bitch. Of course you're gonna be like that. Hold on. Reduce attack, take it for 1 turn. Okay. Let's do this. Hold on, let's do this. And then this, and then this. That's right. Alright, and you're dead, son. Frames per second instead of frames per September. Yes. I forgot about that one. Bad luck sounds about right with the polls. Yeah. Thank God you got to fix it, because there's one area in this place and in Lost Belt 7 that would have been 1 frame per second. Oh no. Yeah. Again, everybody thanks Cybic. He's the one that walked me through how to be able to fix it. We got them, Lord Zhangzhui. The battle is over. Casualties on our side. Oh, we lost that archer. Guess his name wasn't worth remembering, huh? Poor guy. Then let's resume our march. Indeed. We'll soon be back in our realm. Creamfield's realm. The Revenge Realm. Revenge Realm. Take a look at the sky, Kaldan. Ash purple and pink. It's all red, even though it's the middle of the day. That's our realm's primary characteristic. When the Revenge Realm takes over territory, its sky turns red just like this. Makes it easy to tell when you're in our realm, no? So how long is this interlude? Cause Tunguska was pretty short, in all things considered. Is this one long? Thank you, you're a lifesaver. Indeed, indeed. Yowie is nice. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you dropping by and saying hello. My name's Relikai. I'm a literal random man on the internet playing video games. Feel free to lurk or chat, whatever you're more comfortable with. And for the time you decide to stick around, I hope you enjoy yourself. Trauma Lost Belt, huh? Yes. We are having a very traumatic time here in Traum. That archer fell off. Well, it won't matter. That guy was probably a nobody. Don't even matter, really, does it? This one's longer? Okay, then. By a lot? Or is it maybe like... Because even if it's like double the length of Tunguska, like, that could be fine, I guess. But yeah. Pseudo Lost Belt is kind of long. Dang it. This one's lore heavy. Sheesh. Alright. Rider class of Scouting Patrol 1 reporting back. Oh, also, yeah, Yaoi, watch out, because I do a bunch of stupid voices for all the characters in order to try to attempt to make basically reading a visual novel somewhat interesting. So, hopefully you'll be able to stomach that. Longer than Tunguska, if I remember correctly. Boy. Let's take a look. All right, you're all clear. By the way, that a prisoner you've got with you?
That's right. This is our enemy's master.
You're the master? Master of puppets?
So we'll be heading straight to the castle from here. I trust that's all right?
Yes, sir.
You can stay here, Saber. Ryder, you lead the master to the castle.
Yes, sir. Make way. Go on, move. Oh, look at all of these random NPCs. None of them even got eyeballs. All these people are really soivants? Damn straight they are. Every last one of our citizens is a properly summoned servant. This is a city, you say? Pretty much. It's got commerce, residents, people coming and going. Everything you'd expect to see in a city. We've even got kids here. I mean, they're servants too, but still.
You like to ramble on, don't you? Reminds me of me.
No, it's fine, I don't mind. Okay, good. Because you're gonna... If you did, you probably have a bad time here. Oops, sorry, sir.
No matter. Here we are now.
You're also lucky you decided to come in around this time after we've managed to fix FGO and we're no longer playing battles at like 10 frames per second. I'd keep quiet if I were you. I'd rather not have to hurt you.
My queen, we've captured the master of Chaldea.
Have you now? Hi. He's our enemy, right? I'm fairly certain the only thing to do with our enemies is execute them.
Well, yes, that's true, but we should at least see what information we can get out of him first.
Suit yourself. This is a visual novel after all, so it's normal. Nah, that is true. Maybe I should ask her something. I better keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna ask her something so that that NPC can hit me. Is something the matter? I was just wondering what you're fighting for. I've changed my mind. Prepare to execute him. We'll make a spectacle of it, much like they did in other countries. Whoopsie-daisy.
What about an executioner?
You know how many servants we have? There must be at least one who can fill the role.
Well, I suppose I could look for someone from the Sanson family, or one with a connection to guillotines.
Then do that. As for your question, we're angry. And we know that our anger is morally justified. Each of us has chosen to rebel against proper human history.
Nani?
I will have my revenge. Revenge upon this entire putrid, aberrantly arrogant excuse for history. Revenge upon the story that plunged me into the bottomless depths of despair. That's why you want to destroy it? You think revenge is ultimately pointless, empty? Not at all. In fact, it's anything but. That empty tranquility is exactly what I wanted. So I will tear proper human history apart until not a shred of it remains. Please, Your Majesty, calm yourself. Throw him in the dungeon. I don't want to see his face until the execution. Yes, my queen. All right, let's go. I'm sorry to have to put you in the dungeon, but the queen's word is final. But hey, don't worry. We've got another prisoner down there too, so I'm sure you'll make friends in no time.
You really think so?
I like how we're asking that, like, legitimately.
You really think so? You really think I'll make friends?
In jail? It's nice VA practice. I suppose you could say that. Some Avenger type shit? Yeah. She is an Avenger, right? Alright, you just stay put and don't make any trouble, got it? I actually kind of like the vibe down here. The red and purple coloration. I don't know. There's something soothing about it. Now you have a cellmate. Maybe they're hot. Now what do I do? Figures. We'll make a spectacle of it, much like they did in other countries.
She's so mean.
Hey. Hey. Huh? What's that? Hey. Hey. Can you hear me? Who are you? Oh ho, so you can hear me. Great. Man, I haven't had a newcomer join me in here in forever. How's it going? You okay? Not really. Well, that's too bad. Hang on. You're not a servant, are you? I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for now. Don't want to answer, huh? Well, sorry, but that's not gonna stop me from guessing. You're a master, aren't you? Me, I'm a pretty minor servant. For one thing, I'm super weak, 'cause of reasons. You're weak, huh? Yeah, if I'm being completely honest, right now I'm even physically weaker than your average caster. That bad? Are you okay? Like, I'm even more physically feeble than a caster. Are you about to die? Nope. Why do you think they've got me locked up in here? Wahahaha. But hey, what are you gonna do? Especially when you're on humanity's side like I am. Nunny. Yep, that's right. I wasn't summoned here to rebel against humanity. I'm one of the few servants in this world's whole singularity who's here to protect humanity instead. Sus. Alright. I honestly don't remember who this is. It's gonna be a mystery for all of us to discover the answers to. Wow. Wow, we actually traveled a fair distance. Goddamn. Reinstatement realm base. All right, let's see what's happening with my homies. Not gonna know who it is if it's left on a cliffhanger. Yeah, we'll see if we can actually make it to when the reveal happens. So this is the reinstatement realm. I confess I am somewhat disappointed by the ease with which we made our way in. I was expecting something more along the lines of an impenetrable fortress, but this is... Come on, Sherlock, snap out of it. Do not let the professor get in your head. Now is the time to be fully awake and alert, not to doze off as though you were taking a nap.
An impenetrable fortress, huh? You might be right. Some parts of the city remind me of the holy city of Camelot.
Da Vinci.
We're here, but we're sticking to audio only. Everything good?
It would seem so, at least so far. But I'm afraid our attempts to contact Mr. Ellie are still being jammed.
His vitals are still holding steady, so it looks like he's safe for the time being. Now then.
Look at all these badasses roaming the streets. Oh my god, what are we gonna do?
Honestly, it's still kind of shocking that every one of these people is actually a servant.
It's like they're buying in bulk at some kind of servant warehouse. That one is French, and that one over there is most likely German or Austrian. Can you tell their true names? I could make an educated guess about some of them, but more importantly, there's something else that has to come to light. An extremely bizarre fact pertaining to their summoning.
What's that? What's this? What's this?
You're so spot on, Drew. Wait, what? Also, Kadok became a black hooded character from Kingdom Hearts. Oh yeah, yeah. He joined up with Organization 13. I mean, we've seen these characters before. Usually they show up as like ghosts or something. I suspect they only have one master. Huh? Broadly speaking, masters serve two functions for their servants. First, they serve as an anchor, which keeps their servant bound to the modern world. Any master with suitable magic circuits can serve that function. Like Relly. Precisely. This is the main role we expect of Mr. Relly. The other major function a master serves is as a source of the energy their servant requires. Yes. And that's a very important function to serve. Yeah. See, that's what all of the Fate Dojins are about, guys, okay? They're just manuals on how to properly deliver energy to servants. So that's all it is. So it's educational literature. Yeah. I don't want my servants to die. So gotta make sure I'm supplying them with proper magical energy. One could even say supplying magical energy is a master's primary role. Telling you. I'm telling you. Mana transfer. That's what we do. Okay? That's our primary role. Energy supply. Mana transfer. Mana supply. Okay? More like they act as a battery for them. Exactly. Okay? And don't worry. Don't worry. The whole magical energy is most heavily concentrated in the bodily fluids of a mage. It's just a secondary. It's just a secondary thing. Don't even worry about that. Well, yeah, of course. Caldea's got magical reactors or something filling in the gaps for the actual servant summons, right? Indeed. It's how we're able to unify Chaldean servants' magical energy supply line. The same thing is being done here. Every servant's magical energy is coming from the same being. You will do that when you're low on mana. Uh-huh. But if you have some mana left, you can transfer it normally. Yeah, uh-huh. How can you tell? I determined as much from what I discerned of their conversations and behavior, and from my own natural talent, namely, my intuition. You're joking, right? Tell me you're joking. At any rate, this means there are several thousand servants fighting each other, even when they serve the same master. Granted, these servants do range from heroic spirits capable of great destruction to phantom spirits that are only here to fill out the rank and file, but still. That's not possible. You are correct, at least in the conventional sense, the most important sense. Even if they did have the same or similar, system as Chaldea, they would still need an incredibly powerful magical energy source on par with a magical reactor. Singularity magical energy sources are pretty much always holy grails, right? But I've never heard of one being split in 3. Indeed, it cannot be split. Still, what I really want to know is, why are they doing this? What is it? There's someone shouting over there. Let's go take a look. Bruh? Hey, I didn't come up with the rules. Don't look at me, man. Imagine people are able to utilize mana in real life and this situation happens. Do loyalties still be upheld or thrown away? No one will know. No one will ever really know, honestly. The 17th Brigade, Ironfinger, engaged in a portion of the Righteous Realm's forces in battle. The enemy retreated immediately, leaving us with 0 casualties. The 7th Brigade Beetle and the 9th Brigade Fire Rain engaged in a medium-sized force from the Revenge Realm at Fort Ortele. The 6th and 8th Brigades were wiped out and we lost a lot of servants in our brigades as well. We have, however, occupied the fort. Our casters have already completed repairs. That concludes our report. Okay, last time I was giving this guy a robot voice because he looks like the most NPC-looking ass servant ever. But I should probably give him a normal voice, mostly just because doing the robot voice honestly was kind of tiring. So let's see. What if I give him, so he's like what, the last emperor of Rome or something like that, right? So what if I give him a Super Mario voice? That could be fun. Let's do it. I don't think I've ever really done a Super Mario voice. We'll see if I'm able to handle it, or even able to do it. It's me, Mario. Very good. This is gonna be awful. It seems the righteous realm is still as slippery as ever. This was the right decision. Every time I'm sent in assassins for recon, they've been forced to retreat before they can learn anything. Oh, boy. These NPCs are so true to their class statues. Yeah. Who the hell is that? I don't remember his name, but yeah, he is like an emperor of Rome. The rider that gets a buff soon. Stackable Invul. Hey. Bruh. Jesus Christ. Brother, don't? Brother, yes. Mario, but regal? How does one emulate that? You don't. That's why you just commit to the Mario. Even our casters' farsight has proven useless against them. Wahoo! Shall we begin our full-scale assault, Your Imperial Majesty? We should have the numbers to defeat them. Absolutely not. The last thing we need is to fight a war on our two fronts. If only we had more information. Elation at its finest, I know. Think that's the ruler there? It would seem so, which would make him Constantinos the 11th. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, obviously, Constantinos the 11th. Has he noticed us? Excuse me, Nunny. It's not safe for you two to be out here. He's bound to notice you sooner or later. Please come with me. I know that he was Greek, but this is better. How's it going, Faragox? Appreciate you stopping in. Hope you're doing all right tonight. My name's Relikai. I'm a literal random man playing video games on the internet. And tonight we're playing FGO. We're playing through Traum. So wait, well, so he's Greek, but he was the last emperor of Rome? Interesting. Well, too late now. I'm committed to the Mario. Constantine, I wish I had him. I think I've got enough servants, honestly. Hey, let's do as she says. Be careful not to look the Emperor's way. Is it gonna be, what's her fuck? Bruh. Huh? Yeah. Try and stop me, True. You can bruh as many times as you want. Is it gonna be, fuck. Joanna?
Now
Let's see.
Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up.
No, I haven't.
You have fucked up now.
No, I haven't.
Now you fucked up.
No.
Now you fucked up.
No. No, prove it.
Now you fucked up.
I don't think so.
Now you fucked up.
I don't think...
Now you have fucked up.
You know what's so funny? That voice that you just heard? That was the director of Weapons and the new Resident Evil movie. Is something wrong, my liege? No, it's fine. And it's me, Konstantinos. Now, what was this other new report you had for me? Ah, yes, my liege. The assassins we sent into Revenge Realm territory have returned with important news. Oh-ho! They've captured the Master of Chaldea and are currently keeping him prisoner. Now I see. So that's what that was. Your Imperial Majesty. Gather our soldiers. It seems some rats have snuck into our realm as well. Rats, my liege. We are the rats. Chaldean rats. Nani? What? Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, that's him. It is Joanna! Okay, we should be safe here, at least for the time being. Thank you for your help, miss. Hold on, just give me a moment to take off my disguise. Hey, there's our girl. I do actually have her. Maybe I should try utilizing her while we're going through this interlude. Did I do any kind of special voice for her? I don't think I did. I don't think so. Phew, it was stuffy in there. Who are you? I take it you have some affiliation with the church. Yes, I do. My name is Joanna. Joanna? Wait, Joanna? As in Pope Joanna? That's right, I'm Joanna, the Phantom Pope. A pleasure to meet you, Pope Joanna. I am Sherlock Holmes. And this is Kadok Zenlupus. He's a master, not a servant. Did you really have to tell her that? Oh, it's quite alright. It was bound to come out sooner or later, and sharing it now shows that we trust her, as we should. Rugrats. Rats, rats, we are the rats. Didn't know that? Well, now you do. Yeah, that's Zach Krieger. He was from Whitest Kids You Know. She can technically loop, just not that efficiently because of her low NP gain. Cringe. All my homies hate low MP gain percentages. Oh my, thank you for that. Wow, Holmes, that's so uncharacteristically nice of you.
I don't really recall him having a weakness for beautiful women.
Would you two be so kind as to pipe down? I'm attempting to have a serious conversation. So I gotta ask, why'd you save us? I mean, you're on their side, right? No. By rights, I should be opposing you. It's my duty, really. But I simply can't stand that sort of thing. To what sort of thing do you refer, might I ask? Killing, hurting, deceiving, all of it. I'm a poor excuse for a hero, I know. Not at all, fair Pope. It just goes to show how inherently noble you truly are. He's trying so hard to get in them robes. Now, much as I would rather avoid asking such prying questions, I'm afraid we absolutely need information. Of course, I'd be glad to tell you what I know. Thank you. Very well then, I'd like to begin by learning about the current state of this singularity. I'm gonna be sitting here listening to yappage for the next 20 minutes, aren't I? Hey, she has a 30% battery. There you go. Back, and it's my genuine pleasure. Yeah. Corrupting saints? That's our pastime. That's what we like to do. How's it going, Yoshiki? Don't think I've seen you for a second. Hope you're doing well. Hope all has been groovy on your end of things. Saint Martha wanting to rumble and tumble will shock her, honestly. Oh, Martha. The original corrupted saint. There's this one manga, or not manga, well technically it's a manga I guess, but this one Martha Dojin drawn by an artist called Damn. And I will say, it's a very appropriate name for this artist because when I read that Doshin, I definitely did say, damn. Mario's better, but yeah, he ruled the Eastern Roman Empire, which continued for 1,000 years after the Italian side collapsed. Aha, there you go. Why did he is just trying to get under those robes throw me off? I have no idea, but come on, like, can you tell me that he's not? But it would be a waste of time for all of us to have to start from the beginning, so I hope you allow me to first posit my own theory. Naturally, if there's anything I have wrong, or if there's some essential bit of information I'm missing, please don't hesitate to jump in and correct me.
All right.
Very well, then. There are 3 factions warring for control of this singularity, each of which possesses territory they call realms. Oh, you know that we're in for a fucking lore dump, because the fucking lore dump music just came in blasting. Doing okay? Farming the shop? Nice. Good for you. Go get him. Get him. Creamfield's Revenge Realm, Konstantinos' Reinstatement Realm, and Charles the Great's Righteous Realm. But this war is solely a power struggle, or perhaps a means to an altogether different objective. This singularity must be repaired because every one of its heroic spirits are rebelling against proper human history.
Yes, that's all correct.
I presume they're fighting over holy grails. They're not just one. One alone wouldn't be sufficient for all of this. I suspect there are 3 holy grails here, one in each realm, and every realm is attempting to claim the others for itself. It's little wonder every faction is competing for such valuable objects.
3 holy grails. So there's 3 sources of magical energy here. Oh my, you even figured out the holy grails!
I merely did my best to arrive at the correct conclusion, given the facts available. What's more, the master that we would normally command you all both exists and does not exist. They activate your command spells during battle, but never actually show themselves. It's all but certain that they exist, yet no one has ever seen them. Truly a mystery. A mystery that has inevitably led to these remnants having no choice but to rebel. Without any specific order from their master, the servants began acting as they liked. Like-minded servants joined forces until they formed their own factions. He's certainly showing it, but I just wasn't expecting you to say that. Do you know who I am? Have you been here? And you have continued to fight all by yourself, without knowing when or how this situation will ultimately resolve.
That's all exactly right. There was no need for me to interject at all.
You're too kind, Your Holiness. Now could you show me your holiness? Okay, that was bad. Oh, boy. Oh. Show holiness. fucking Holmes sliding into her DMs later. Show holiness. Boo? Why you booing me? I'm right.
At first, I didn't know what to do. Rebelling against humanity would be overturning proper human history. That is a wish, an order that no servant must ever follow. But somehow, we've made our peace with it. We've accepted this order to the point we no longer question it. Some are more okay with it than others, and you do occasionally see those who can't bring themselves to obey it. But even so, none of us have the strength to outright defy it.
Why is that? What? Why is that? Is your master simply that strong?
I don't know. I still don't understand why we can't defy this order. Why we continue to obey it. It's just as much a mystery for us as for you.
You deserve to be slapped for that? Nope. Not at all. I deserve to be applauded, lauded even for such comedic genius. Hey, listen. Just because making a pun like that will get Crony fired from her voice acting gigs doesn't mean that it can't work around here. Truly puzzling indeed. If you would permit me one more question, could you tell me what you know of the different realms? For example, anything that clearly differentiates one from another.
Let me think. Cream-filled, the Revenge Realm is the largest faction our realm is currently fighting. They're motivated by things like anger, despair, and, you know that feeling where you want to get back at someone who wronged you?
Revenge?
Revenge? Oh, right, that. Silly me. Anyway, I've heard they use that to do this and that.
Wow, don't drown us in detail. I see.
So it's said they have a lot more berserkers than the other realms, at least by comparison. As for our realm, the Reinstatement Realm, well, you've already seen for yourselves. We may not have as many servants as the Revenge Realm, but I think we make up for that with our coordination.
I see. So you're saying they're all fighting this war with all their might? The damn joke from 5 years ago? Yeah. I tell you, man, Korean incels, they are a different breed.
Oh yes, definitely. It's inspiring to see.
Ha 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 ha. I only wish their efforts didn't make our job more difficult.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Now, since this might be difficult for you to say, allow me. I gather this realm's servants are the highest in quality among the 3 realms. Am I correct?
Yes, you are.
Sounds like you chose well. You guys can offset the Revenge Realm's quantity with quality.
It seems morale is similarly high among both realms as well. Then what about the Righteous Realm?
Well, I'm afraid we still don't know much about them either. We don't know how many of them there are or what their average quality is. None of them have ever even snuck into our city.
Is that so? I would have thought that just having Charles the Great on their side would be enough to make them the strongest force here.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. I'm sorry I can't tell you more.
Please don't be. This has all been most illuminating, Your Holiness. You have my sincere thanks. I'm sure this hasn't been easy for you.
In what way?
You're the only servant in the Reinstatement Realm caught between rebelling against humanity and protecting it.
I'm not, though. Deep down, everyone else is just as conflicted. We're all caught between our master's order to rebel against humanity and our own desire to protect it. Our instincts drive us to the former, while our reason urges us to the latter. I'm telling you all this because I chose to heed reason over instinct.
Sherlock being Sherlock. Just remembered who appears here in this Lost Belt. Aha! Oh yeah, because those incels don't know what English even means. Yeah, basically. Like, I don't even know how, like, they couldn't have put her words into a normal translator. They must have, like, recorded her with a speech to text that then translated what she said. Oh boy. Servant manipulation. Oh. I see.
Holmes?
What's wrong? We've been surrounded. We need to get out of here.
Did she call them on us?
Hmm?
No, it wasn't her. Konstantinos must have sent them after he spotted us earlier. That just leaves one last question.
What's that?
Are you the reason this realm is named Reinstatement? Another time, then. Now, if you'll excuse me. Gah! Why, you?
Wait!
But Lady Joanna!
Don't bother going after them. I just got a full picture of Chaldea's situation. We don't need to be worried about them.
I see! So you didn't betray us, then?
What would I have to gain from doing that?
True, you certainly don't have anything else. That is exactly why this is the Reinstatement Realm. I'm sorry, I guess I let my nerves get the better of me.
It's all right. I appreciate how devoted you are.
At any rate, it seems Chaldea is even more understaffed than we thought.
Yes, they have one servant, Sherlock Holmes, one master named Karak Zemlupus, and so far as I could tell, no one else. Then I suppose dealing with them can wait until later. I agree. So Sherlock Holmes, I'm surprised they sent in a detective from the pages of a fiction rather than history. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult your holiness. It's all right. I know you didn't.
Reinstate Mario as a grunt? That'd be the most stupidest reason to think that. Yeah.
Good. All right, Joanna. I mean, your holiness. Would you come with me, Mario, Constantinos, to the castle? My subordinates have been waiting to see you. Yes, of course. Let's be on our way. Agreed. Should I sing a hymn or two? Maybe some other time. I don't know what I should do, Constantinos. You and I share a common wish, I know that. But in the end, I'm still just me. Pope Joanna can only ever be a fleeting dream after all.
Okay, and wait. Oh yeah, do we have a battle, or?
I think we did.
It's been so long. Oh, yeah, we do.
God damn, so many solo battles.
Alrighty. And I'm Kadok now. Interesting. I don't have Holmes, so I don't actually know what he does. MP Seal, one enemy. Decrease Arts attack resist to all enemies. Gain C stars. Increase C star gather rate. Apply debuff immune for yourself.
Ooh, okay.
And then increase arts card effectiveness and apply evade for yourself. Wine. Well, nah, we'll hold on to that for a second. You need to have Constantino. You need to give Constantinos a new voice. This Mario is so out of place. I don't think I will do that. Dude, it's not like it's the first time I've ever done a ridiculous voice for a character. Come on now. Let's see. Apply ignore invincible, ignore, and increase crit strength for all allies. Increase defense for all enemy. Okay. So there's all right. He doesn't actually do any damage via his MP. So we'll do this. Idea. So silly. Hell yeah, brother. Haha, get fucked. Okay, and boom, boom, boom. Yeah, stack them defense debuffs. Let's go. I'm sure you've done the most unorthodox voices for FGO characters. You bet your ass I have. Okay, and then let's see here. Damn. I got all of the MP charge off of that. Oh, anti-beast mage. Hold on. Apply evade to one ally. Apply sure hit to all allies. Click skill seal and MP seal for one enemy. Let's seal him again. Okay. Then apply evade. Why does it go so slow? Let's see here. And then boom, boom. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Ah, get fucked. Okay, and then boom. Boom, boom. Man, it feels so nice to be able to play this game and have the battles not be just chugging along. That's right. Oh, your instant death doesn't seem to be working so well, my guy. But I am going to die pretty soon, so that's rough. Let's do that, and then that, and then that. Got a lot of green energy regen. Yeah. Oh yeah? Is this how we're gonna do it? But I do have Ignore Invincible. Does that apply to Evade as well? I can't remember. It does. Get fucked. Ooh, that was close. But close only counts in horseshoes. Keep forgetting Sherlock has Ignore Invulnerable. Yeah. And I forgot that it also works on Evade. Looks like that was the last of them. I can't believe we actually got away. Only because they weren't trying very hard to capture us. I suspect Pope Joanna had something to do with that. Why would she do that? Not for us, that much is clear. No, I believe she simply wanted to learn as much as she could about Caldia. We are no more than invaders as far as she's concerned. Though. What? I also don't believe that was the only reason she made contact with us. She has her own share of troubles she's currently agonizing over. You got any proof? Or maybe some reason to explain why you'd think that? Other than being a fucking simp? She knew exactly who we were. That alone isn't surprising, not with Moriarty here. He's almost certainly working behind the scenes, which means we should assume that this realm only knows about us, if not the others as well. I don't have him, so I don't remember much of his kit. Yeah. Main three attackers, Who, Alter, Astrea, and Saber. Pilot? A pilot. I do not know Saber a pilot. Who are my main damage dealers? I mean, it usually depends on the class. So, whatever class advantage I want. Poppy, Saber, Lancelot. Ah, okay. Saber Poppy Lot. I see. Man, it's so crazy how all FGO fans seem to, like, different factions seem to have their different nicknames for all of the characters. We're a bunch of fucking silly guys. Yeah, fair point. There are all sorts of ways Moriarty could feed them information without ever having to show himself. Which just leaves one question. Brief though my conversation with Pope Joanna was, I could tell she is both intelligent and sensible. So that could have made her think she'd have a chance of extracting more information from me. Oh, you'd like it if she extracted some information from you, wouldn't you?
Cocky as that is of you, you're not wrong.
Good point. I was thinking the same thing.
If I were against you, Holmes, I'd be worried about giving up information if I tried to extract any from you.
Precisely. Let us say for the moment that she came to us alone and tried to extract information from us in the guise of offering assistance. The act itself is so bizarre it defies conventional understanding. My reputation precedes me after all, so instead she was likely pretending to try to get information out of us while actually feeding it to us? Correct. In fact, she may even sincerely believe her actions are not in conflict, that she was merely doing her best to aid her realm, but that cannot logically speaking be the case. Perhaps it was her duty as a guardian of humanity that drove her to act, perhaps another emotion altogether. Well, either way, at least we made it out of here. So what's next?
What else? You keep on investigating the singularity. Ahem. From what we've learned about the Revenge Realm, there is nothing Holmes can do there on his own. As such, our current priority is gathering more information. Once we resolve this singularity, that should give Relly the opportunity to come back to us.
Director,
Of course. There is no question in anyone's mind that Relly is essential to our combat capabilities. Therefore, I will put together a plan to rescue him from the Revenge Realm once we have sufficient information and allies.
Good, Joe. I hope you enjoy the buttery smooth frame rates. I have been, and I will continue to do so. Appreciate you stopping in, Drew. Stay groovy. We'll see you soon.
We will discuss it further then, and only then. Any objections?
none at all.
Agreed. With the right factors in place, mounting a rescue would certainly be within the realm of possibility. Hydrate, Baka? Thank you for the hydration check. And hydration checks are not just for the streamer either, everybody. Drink your water, children. I am actually low on water, and I think I have to replace my filter again already. Got it. So what's our next move then, Holmes? If we're not going to the Revenge Realm, then the Righteous Realm, of course. Are you serious? I mean, we're talking about Charles the Great here, right? Do you think Creamfilled, a queen who named her realm for her lust for vengeance, would be more amenable to peaceful discussion? Well, no, but then let us be on our way. Mind, this is only speculation on my part. But I suspect Charles's realm is our only safe haven in this entire singularity. That is where Astolfo is, so it makes sense. Also, I forgot, I can be using a bunch of Astolfo fan art for the thumbnails now. Hallelujah. But there's gonna be so much. There's gonna be so much to look through. God damn. Oh, all right. Let's see. Do I want your head? Head? Let's see who it is. Oh boy, Astolfo monster art. I still don't even fully know how that meme came about. Okay, I know it's because of an Astolfo cosplayer, but like, so what was it? Was he just showing his dick and then had a monster can next to it for size comparison? Or did he like just have a monster can there? Or was his dick covered, but it was so big everyone just compared it to a monster can? I honestly can't remember. Or I actually don't know. I never looked fully into it. I think I tried to find it, and I just couldn't. So, and then I just never looked it up again. My name? What should I say? I'd hate to get your hopes up only to let you down. Why would I get my hopes up? You want me to help you get out of here, right? Well, yeah, that'd be nice. I won't press you to do anything you're uncomfortable with. No, that would be nice. Of course you do. It's only natural. But I can't. I really am just as much of a prisoner as you are. I don't have any magecraft or skills or noble phantasms that could get us out of these cells. Just a whole lot of nothing. Are you okay? That sounds pretty rough. His dick size under the skirt looked like a monster can. Okay. The bulge, rather. I gotcha. Alright. So it was one of the possibilities that I suspected, at least. I guess I'm technically doing alright, but, well, you know how there are some noble phantasms that involve blowing yourself up? That's basically me right now. I could probably do something about this situation if I unleashed all my power at once, but my intuition's telling me that now's not the time to pull that trigger. Well, in the meantime, could you tell me your name now? Huh? You mean I haven't yet? Oh man, I haven't, and I still don't know yours either. Wahahaha. Here we've been talking the whole day and I didn't even realize we're still technically strangers. I bet I know who this is. Wait, it's been an entire day. Hey, are you okay? Aren't you hungry? No, wait, you need water. I think I might be in worse shape than I thought. Oh crap, you're not kidding. Hey, guard! Anyone! This guy needs help! I can't last much longer. Probably, I'm gonna just put my guess out there. I'm assuming it's Charlemagne. Right? What the fuck is happening here? Oh no! Monica messed with the files again. Before me, I saw a vast wasteland of endless white. Every trace of humanity had been erased. We no longer had any hope for survival, let alone of turning the tide. Nothing we tried even had the slightest effect. In this wasteland, I searched through old records like a raccoon pawing through garbage. I managed to find an old motorcycle with barely enough fuel for a one-way trip and began riding across the blinding white wasteland. It's just nothing about this makes sense. There are so many unanswered questions. If I'm going to die, I at least want some answers. Just mash. Just mash. Just mash. Just mash. Just mash. Was that a servant's dream? Oh, are you awake now? Are you okay? Can you get some water down? Oh. Shit. Oh yeah, I think she's also German, right? So, yeah, no. For some reason I can't do a German accent. So, I just gave her like a typical like sultry lady voice or whatever. Thank you. Oh my, how polite. What a good boy you are. But where are my manners? I still haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Shalom, daughter of Herodias. Nice to meet you, Master of Chaldea. You must be hungry, right? Goddamn, she is fine. Well, there's fruit if you like that. We have apples, oranges, and plenty of others too. I love me some quality fruit. And you brought melons, thank you. I really like oranges myself. We didn't have them when I was alive, but they're great. They remind me of the sun. I still don't have her at max MP level? Really? I've had her at MP5 for a while. Haven't used her, really. I think I did level her, though, just because I was like, damn, she's hot. I'm gonna level her up. Oh good, I'm glad you like them. But this still isn't enough, is it? You probably want meat and fish. No thanks. And bread and stuff too, don't you? I like bread and stuff. I'll bring you some later. If you do something for me.
Is that okay?
As long as it's something I can do.
Oh, yes, of course. That's totally fine with me. Okay, so, I want you to tell me about yourself. Because you see, every servant here is the same. They're always fighting and killing and fighting and killing. And when they're not doing that, they're winning and losing too. I guess they also came from stories and legends, as people who forged their own path through their times. Oh yes, they're all really wonderful people. They're all super amazing too. It's no wonder each of them made history. It's a shame there aren't many like Joannan, but they're still all heroes. Maybe there are lots of heroes like Jokanan in the reinstatement realm. Chaste, noble, and holy.
Is that a typo? I think that's a typo. Another famous FGO typo. You love to see them.
Oh, but I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry. You're not like them, are you? You're not a hero. You're not a servant. Really, you don't seem amazing at all.
Well, thank you. I feel so much better.
So please, tell me about yourself. Please? I just want to hear about you. I don't care what.
You really don't care what? Huh. Typo. The recent main story had a typo too. I mean, they've had typos for years now, so I just take it as a feature at this point.
I really don't. Even if it's boring, I don't mind. I won't cut your head off or anything, okay?
Well, in that case...
Oh my, tee! That was fascinating. I had no idea something like that happened in America. Lord Edison sounds wonderful. Lord Jekyll of England sounds adorable too. Still, neither seems very Jokanan-ish.
Maybe it wasn't a typo. Hey, you there? The servant.
Yes, what is it?
Weren't you supposed to be getting him something to eat? That master, I mean.
Oh, you're right, I am, aren't I? Hang on, I'll be right back. Let's see, I need meat, fish, bread.
Hey, you sure you're okay? Still pretty hungry, but aside from that, what, you mean with Shalom? Yeah, her. I mean, you know what she is, right? She's a berserker, an innocently cruel girl who wanted John the Baptist's head. She's like a walking disaster in servant form. She might decide to kill you at any moment. Doesn't that scare you? Not right now. Not really. Besides, there's no reason she'd want my head. Yeah? Huh. Well, I guess that's one way to approach things. Whatever. You know, you're pretty awesome.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. Sorry if you don't agree. Huh? Is that Shalom? No, it's not. Ah, damn it. Listen, Chaldean, don't worry about looking bad here. Just whatever you do, don't fight back. Oh. There you are. Been a while, hasn't it? Anyway, it's time for your torture. You have to torture me to execute me? If you were going to execute someone, wouldn't you want to find out what useful things they know first? Hey, you sure this is a good idea? Sure seems like a terrible one to me. Huh? Who said that? Oh, it's you. Does that mean you're willing to be tortured in his place? If it'll help, gladly. My, not even a moment's hesitation. I'm afraid that would take all the fun out of it, though. Besides, I have my own thoughts on humanity. You don't mind indulging an old man in his unscrupulous hobbies, do you? Though I'm afraid your answer will change nothing. Oh!
Stop that, Grandfather Zhongzhui. You can't torture him, okay? No way, no how.
God damn, everyone's just bothering me now. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go for now. Running an errand, take care. Alright, appreciate you stopping in, Yowie. Hope you enjoyed your stay here. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Take care, stay groovy.
Shalom. What are you doing here?
I'm bringing him food. I just know he still has so many more wonderful stories to share. But he won't be able to tell me any if you torture and break him. Yeah.
Oh. Well now.
You don't have to torture him, right, Gramps?
Oh, all right. Besides, Creamfield seems to have a soft spot for you. This at least makes a good excuse. Sorry for scaring you, young man. If you start feeling sick, try dissolving this charm into water and drinking it. Well, see you later. Oh right, I almost forgot to tidy up.
Oh my, you even cleaned up after me, Gramps. Thank you so much. Are you okay? Did you lose your appetite?
No, I sure did not.
Wow, how voracious. That's wonderful. Make sure you eat up so you have plenty of energy, okay?
Yum, yum. You know, I'm not especially hungry myself, but I couldn't help but overhear what sounds like a delicious meal. Hey, what are you eating?
Meat, fish, bread.
I don't suppose you could be a little more specific, could you?
Let's see, I think the meat is called roast beef. The fish was caught at the lake. I don't know what it's called. I heard it was yummy though, so it's probably fine. I chose a bread that wasn't too hard, but aside from that...
Got it, thanks, lady.
You're the captured servant, huh? I can only hear your voice, but you seem very heroic.
You can tell that from my voice.
More or less. I bet you're going to be an amazing hero one day. Are you an incredible adventurer or something?
You're kind of right and kind of not. Besides, as you can see, I've been stuck in here watching the days go by ever since you guys caught me.
Is that what you think? Are you sure you couldn't just leave whenever you wanted?
I don't know. I guess it's technically possible, sure. But if I did, then it'd all be over.
I'm curious to know more about you too. But right now, Relly is more important. Important? Valuable? No, neither of those sounds right. Anyway, would you tell me more stories, Relly? You can keep eating, of course. No point worrying about manners or etiquette here.
What is her game? I forget. She definitely wants my head, I know that. And that's why Uruk was so tough.
Oh my, oh my, oh me. That was wonderful, just absolutely wonderful. You lived a very different life a long time ago, huh? I don't think us servants can really enjoy meals properly, since we don't actually get hungry.
I have a blonde saber who might have something to say to you on that front.
But that Uruk food you mentioned has my mouth watering just thinking about it. In fact, for the first time in forever, I think I actually feel like eating something myself.
Oh, sorry, I already ate it all.
Oh my! That's fine. It's perfectly alright. I'm happy you ate so much. I'll bring you more food tomorrow. When I do, let's eat together, okay?
Hey, any chance I can get in on this meal action?
Nope, you stay put, Mr. Hero.
Ah, fine, whatever. Are you sure you can't let him join us?
I'm sure. Alright, I'd better get going. See you tomorrow, Relly.
See you tomorrow, Shalom.
Bye!
Oh boy. She's gonna kill me. Nice job. I'm sure the meal helped, but are you doing okay beyond that? Totally. I see. You know, I'm pretty sure humans are still supposed to eat 3 meals a day, right? Looks like Shalom forgot that bit. That's okay. I can hold out till tomorrow. We're under her spell already. Plus, you've still got water. By the way, just to make sure, do you know Shalom's story? Not really. Well, want me to go over it real quick then? Alright, real quick. Let's see here. Alright. That said, everything I know about her secondhand, but at least it's better than nothing. Shalom's the adopted daughter of King Herod Antipas. She's a princess, basically. One day, she fell head over heels for a prophet named Jochanan, or John the Baptist, depending on who you ask. If she'd just fallen over for the guy, that'd be one thing. Nobody could have blamed her for that. If it had ended up happily with them getting married or tragically with rejection, it would have been pretty unremarkable. Bible study in prison. Let's go. Instead, Shalom wanted Jochanan's severed head on a platter. Nothing else would satisfy her. I guess it was some kind of weird fetish or something. Or maybe her love was so overwhelmingly strong it compelled her to keep him forever as her own. I wasn't there, so I can't really say, but either way, she kept begging King Herod for his head, and eventually he agreed. Damn. And so Jochanan's head was cut off and presented to Shalom as a gift. Eventually, Shalom herself came to be executed too. Well then. Anyway, that's the long and short of it. Maybe so, but... Huh? Today, Shalom saved me from torture. I think her basically saving me today is more important. Good point. Whatever she may have done in the past, she did save you today. I still think it'd be smart to keep her past in mind when dealing with her, though. Feelings can be many, many things, but predictable isn't typically one of them. Sometimes they can be so intense that they even make you ruin something you care deeply for. Anyway, now that you're all fed and hydrated, the only thing left to do for the day is go to sleep. Hang on, there's something else we need to do first. Huh? Oh, right, my name. Sorry about that. With everything that's happened, I guess it kept slipping my mind. Okay, let me finally introduce myself then. I'm... Seton. Seton? As in the author of Wild Animals I Have Known? Yep, that's me. Did you ever fight when you were alive? Sure I did. I fought, dung beetles and stuff. That wasn't Seton, that was Fabre. Bah, details. Anyway, once again, I'm glad to have met you, Relly. Sus. But again, I'm pretty sure it's Charlemagne, so whatever. Shalom's taken a liking to that human.
I believe so. She brought him the meal I forgot to prepare for him, and now he's seemingly all she can talk about.
Well, that's fine. That she's taken a liking to him only makes his death that much more likely.
You're talking about the Jochanan incident from when she was alive.
No, I'm talking about the servant who's materialized right now. The thing about Shalom Zhongshui is that everyone she cares for eventually starts to look like Jochanan to her. She starts to believe they're having a lovely conversation, even if they're talking past each other. She may not see him as Jochanan right now, but it's only a matter of time. And when she does, she won't be able to hold herself back.
Does that mean we can leave her to her own devices then?
Oh, I think it would still be prudent to have a servant or two stand guard. But when she inevitably starts to believe he is Jochanan, that will be the end of him. Let's set that aside though, Zhongshui. What about that other matter we discussed?
Follow me and I'll show you.
God damn, this section just goes on forever! What the fuck is that? Very good. Will it be ready for the final battle?
Of course.
Then we'll just have to wait and see if that battle does in fact take place on the day you predicted.
That's what my fortune said, and it hasn't steered me wrong yet.
Well, you're not the only one. Most of the servants with prognostication skills have said the same thing. I suppose that's just how predicting the future works.
Indeed.
Oh, right. I also want you to take care of this.
Written orders, huh?
Lord Zhangshui!
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy reading?
I find it hard to believe that you-know-who truly understands how incredible this research is.
True. She probably doesn't.
No, he is far beyond any normal servant's capabilities. This could affect the entire universe.
And? Why are you telling me this?
I think you should overthrow you-know-who and take the throne for yourself.
Oh, do you? That's quite an entertaining idea. So you want me to use our research to rebel against her?
We're already rebelling against proper human history. What's one more rebellion on top of that?
A fair point. You once served the nation of the Lu family established in Ba Shu, yes? I'm told you also practiced sorcery in secret before proudly unveiling it to the world.
I did, sir.
Then I have just one question for you. What do you think of Queen Creamfilled? No, wait, let me clarify. Do you accept her as our rightful leader? Or failing that, do you recognize her power?
No, sir. I don't think she's proven herself in either regard.
I see. Then I have no use for you.
Dang. But why?
I don't care whether you're willing to follow her leadership or not. As heroes, we're all egotistical to varying degrees. But what I cannot abide is a failure to recognize her power. It tells me you're too much of a fool to accurately gauge another's ability.
Oh, see, this is why he achieved head mod status right here.
You may be dying, but listen carefully. Caster, Creamfilled is bluntly a monster. Recall what happened after her lover was killed. Her desire for revenge alone led her to seduce the king of a foreign land, muster troops, and instigate a major rebellion. She even trampled her own brother in pursuit of her vengeance. She used the demonic blade she never should have been able to wield to behead her enemy. Yes, she may have been killed shortly thereafter in punishment for her own actions. But I suspect she only allowed that to happen because she didn't care what became of her after she took her revenge.
Yeah. Head mod, simp, everything.
Whether she lived or died didn't matter to her as long as she killed the one she so loathed. She is a berserker to be sure, but one blessed with intellect and cunning and some sweet badonkadonks. How did you fail to see that? Why couldn't you understand? She's been aware of your desire to rebel against her for some time now. She even told me to dispose of you in the written orders she gave me shortly before you showed up.
That can't be!
Why did you think she wouldn't catch on? It would have been one thing if you'd kept your thoughts to yourself, but the moment you began preparing, you failed. And despite your preparations, you had no contingency plan. You could have contacted like-minded comrades. You could have planned an escape in case things went wrong. You could have negotiated for either of the other realms to take you and your fellow rebels in, but you didn't do any of those things, did you? You underestimated the Queen when you should have been afraid of her. No one in their right mind would aid such a rebellion.
Rip, bozo.
Good grief, tell me, everyone. Do I really seem that untrustworthy? Do I just come across as a scheming old man who will betray his queen the first chance he gets?
Well, yes, absolutely. Damn. I'm honestly amazed you haven't betrayed her yet. Sir, I still can't believe you haven't betrayed her, sir.
Do you think all old men are alike or something?
Well, no matter. Alright, let's take this thing for its 28th test drive, shall we? Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that thing went on forever. But alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it there for the evening. But look, guys, FGO is back
entirely. No more stuttering, no more 6 frames per second battles. We are back in business. So, yeah, that's everything. That is all my gotchas accounted for now. Hell yeah, let's go. W Bazite. I feel, you know what? Now I don't really feel like there's a need to maybe switch over to CashEOS. No, because I'll be honest, the whole Waydroid situation was really pissing me off. But I mean, now that it's been taken care of, I don't know. Maybe I could just stay put. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and do it for tonight. So I want to thank anyone that decided to stop in and check out the stream, even for just a minute or two. Always appreciate it. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing Genshin. We're gonna be continuing on with the event that's going on right now. So if you want to know when that'll be happening, go ahead and follow my Blue Sky, subscribe or follow, and you'll know when we go live. But for tonight, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, a good day, a good morning, wherever it might be for you. And hopefully, with any luck, I will see y'all tomorrow. So until then, stay groovy, everybody.